Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to draw some more buildings in our imaginary scenario of our imaginary uptown buildings in space. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw another vertical here on the block. Okay, so line up your ruler or whatever straight edge you're using with the lines. And then this one, I'm going to make a little bit taller than the other one, okay? So what I'm going to do is I am going to have this one go back towards this point here. And it's going to kind of end at the back of that building. So I'm going to imagine that that is the side of this building, okay? And so I am going to also put this one going back towards that, okay? Just bear with me, you're gonna see it in a minute. So this is going to be kind of like an alley back here. So kind of like between the buildings. So we're gonna shade that area back in here pretty well. Okay, so now I'm going to draw this point towards this horizon line and stop, and then draw a vertical there, okay? If I've lost you, just wait until I shade it and you'll kind of get a sense of where I'm going with this. Okay, so this is gonna be shaded back here. And it's gonna create that 3D sense of these buildings, even more so. Okay, remember how I said shading is what brings 3D things out, popping out into space. Okay, so now on this side, I want to do some kind of long windows, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start off with verticals, just like before. And make sure again that they are perpendicular or at a right angle. Okay, so measure it against these horizontal lines. And that's the reason for using line paper. See how these aren't exactly perpendicular to each other? One of them is off a little tiny bit. And that's okay, because we're not going to worry about perfection. Okay, so I'm going to line those lines up with that, and I'm going to make a horizontal that's kind of diagonal. Okay, so now this could either be a really big door or maybe a really big window. I want it to be a window, so I am going to take the bottom edge and go towards that vanishing point, okay? So if the building is leaning to the right, then you always have those points going to the right, okay? Now I'm going to kind of do a little vertical in there and a little diagonal for the midpoint. Okay, so there's my window. I might choose to shade that or not. It's up to whatever I'm feeling like doing. And again, if my sun is over there, then it's gonna be lightest like that, okay? I hope this helps a little bit with making 3D objects, or at least with buildings. I'm gonna do a car in the next video. See you soon, bye.